Hey, my village. Hope you guys are having a good night. I know it's later than I normally do. I never do lives this late. But I'm coming to you guys with day 4, which is mental. If you guys are tuning in, say hi, wave, share the video, do all that good stuff. This is your Coach Mo. For those of you are new, I'm your family and parenting life coach. I help parents co-parent with success to be able to coexist in their child's life. Hey, tonight is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tips. You would, if you guys have your pen and paper, you would write down the word mental. Oh. Can you stop? Y'all gotta excuse my silly son. Just write the word mental down the left side of your paper. And we're gonna go over those 6 tips tonight. I'm gonna make this video quick. I just got off work and I gotta pack because I'm leaving to California tomorrow. I'll be gone for 5 days. But the first letter is gonna be M. M is gonna be for meditate. When dealing with like stress, being overwhelmed, things like that, I always meditate, and that clears my head. It just takes me to a whole peaceful place. A lot of people don't know how to meditate. You can start with the baby steps. Sometimes I just sit in a quiet room. I turn the lights off, have it dark. Sometimes I light candles around me, and I'll play like inspirational videos, videos of affirmations, stuff like that, just to help clear my head. The second one is E, for educate yourself. A lot of people don't understand the symptoms of what they're going through. Sometimes you can be depressed. Sometimes it could be anxiety. It could be a lot of different things that you should educate yourself on so that you can know the symptoms of what's going on with your body, the changes. You can't sleep, you can't eat, no more appetite, stuff like that. So I always read up on different symptoms. You guys know I'm a psych major and I went to grad school for research psychology. So I always look up different signs, and I always help people and give them signs of what to look out for to know they're in an unhealthy mental state and how to get out of that state. The third letter will be N. You need to take me time. A lot of times we get in this negative mental headspace because we're doing so much and we're overwhelmed, and we're doing a lot for everybody else but ourselves. I find that giving back to myself, taking a bath, even if it's just soaking for like 30 minutes, listening to music, have scented candles, or just have peace and quiet, reading one of my favorite books, catching up on some DVR recordings or watching Netflix. But I just take that little me time. Take yourself out to breakfast, lunch, go walk at the beach if you're in one of those cities with the beaches. Go for a hike. Just do something alone by yourself so you can be one with you and get back to you and feed into you, and and not anyone else. So just be selfish for at least a few hours a day, or you could take a whole day like me. Sometimes I take a day or two and I just be selfish and I just feed back into me and no one else. Let me see, 4th one is T, trust the process. If you can't change it or do anything about it, why stress about it? Just have faith and trust the process. You would get through it. Don't let anything stress you out so much to break you, especially when you cannot control the situation. The 5th one is A. A is my favorite because when dealing with different clients, I take them through this. It's my 4 A's that I got from Iyanla Vanzant, one of her books. And it was be aware of what's going on, acknowledge it, accept it, and take action. Those are my favorite 4 A's that she always give when going through like some coaching. First, you admit it and you're aware of what's going on. You acknowledge it, you accept it, and take action to move forward. Don't get stuck. A lot of people get stuck in whatever situation they're going through, especially when it comes to mental health. You're aware that something's going on and that you're not good. And it's okay to not be okay. Acknowledge it, and then accept that you need help, and then take action on how to move forward. The last one is L, lead by example. I always tell people you have to lead by example, especially when it comes to like your family. If you have kids, you can't expect them to do something you don't even do. So I always say lead by example, model who you want your child to be. If you're showing signs of mental instability, of course your kids are going to pick up on that. They're not going to know, like, if you get stressed and your life is just out of control and you're just out of whack and you can't get back to being in control, how do your kids learn how to process those feelings and stuff like that? You have to show them how to process that. So I always tell people, model what you want your child to be. They cannot do something you can't do, or you're not showing them or teaching them. But those are the 6 mental health tips that I have for you today. Today's homework is meditate. And I also want you to tap into your inner child and write that inner child a letter about the future, who you are today. So you tell that old you how you are today and let them know like how amazing you are. You have growth. So you can't say like, oh, you're going backwards. You always go forward. So you could talk to that inner child that wish they had someone there to guide them and stuff like that, and let them know like, I'm okay now. This is where I'm at. I'm in a great place, and even though things might be hard, I'm still farther than where I was. So just write a letter to that inner child, telling them about the future them, where you are now. But that's your homework for today. If you missed the 6 tips, where you spelled out the word mental, the first letter is M for meditate. The second, educate yourself. N, need to take me time. T, trust the process. A is the 4 A's: awareness, acknowledge, acceptance, and action. L is lead by example. Your homework is meditate. It don't matter how much time, however you feel, you can meditate. Just be quiet, close your eyes, listen to some good spiritual music, and tap into your inner child and write that child a letter about the future them where you are now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tips. Tomorrow is social, and that's the last day of the challenge. I'll tune in a little early tomorrow before I hit the road, because I'll be driving and it's iffy service in the mountain area, so it's going to be a 3-hour drive. But I'll go live before I hit the road. But thank you guys for tuning in, and share this video for someone that it may help, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Have a nice night. Bye.